It took a long time. It took a long
To begin, I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I'm using my Ardell Dip Brow in the shade Medium Brown. I just did a comparison comparing this with the Anastasia Dip Brow. If you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave it linked down below. But so far, I'm loving this one so much better. I think the color matches me well, and this stuff lasts all day, and your eyebrows will not budge. So I'm really loving it so far. The brush I'm using is just the e.l.f. Angled Eyebrow Brush, which I got online. And by the way, I did prime my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, as always. Moving on, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Bronzer. This one is in the shade Caramel Cabana. And I'm just going to put this on a Sigma E40 blending brush and just blend that right into my crease, because the palette I'm going to be using does not come with like a light brown transition shade. So this is just going to help me to blend out all the other shades I'm going to be using. And bronzer is just always a great alternative for a transition color. The palette I'm using today is the Maybelline Quad in Copper Chic. The Maybelline Quads are absolutely amazing, and the color selection is on point. So I definitely recommend these eyeshadows from the drugstore. But today I'm just going to take that second color, which is like a coppery bronze, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid.
It took one too many excuses, one too many nights. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. It took a long, took a long, took a long time. Took a long, took a long time.
Next, I'm going to take the brown color on the end, which is like a dark chocolate brown, and I'm just going to put that on the outer part of my crease to deepen it up a little bit and add a little bit of definition so it doesn't just look like one flat color on the lid. This look is super easy. It's just amazing. I love it because it's effortless, but at the same time, it's really just glowy and pretty. Then I'm just going to take the white color, which is like a frosty white, and I'm just going to put that on my brow bone as a highlight. This is one of my favorite shades from this palette. It's beautiful and it's so pigmented. Now I'm going to do my winged liner. Are you guys like sick of me talking about this, the Wet n Wild Mega Liner? Because I talk about it in all my tutorials, but it's just that good. I do have a winged liner tutorial where I go more into depth. If you guys want to check it out, I'll leave all information in the description box. You don't have to do a wing if you think it's too much, but for me, graduation is a special like formal event, so I think it's appropriate to do winged liner. And the lashes I used were the Ardell 106s. They are pretty natural in my opinion, and they kind of have a little bit of glam to them, but I just think they add a lot of fullness and dimension to the eyes, so of course lashes are optional. And I know that my face is lighter than the rest of my body. It's because I just self-tanned, and I don't self-tan my face because I can break out really easily. So I'm going to be balancing it out with using a darker foundation so that it matches my body, so don't worry. And for foundation, I'm using one of my all-time favorites. It's the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. This one is in the shade number 60, and I love everything about this foundation. If you have a special event, it's definitely worth the money. I used this last year for prom, pretty much almost all summer, and I also used it for my graduation. It looks beautiful in pictures because it has no SPF. For concealer, I'm using the Rimmel Match Perfection in the shade Light. This is number 245. I love this stuff, and I love the applicator that comes with it. It's just, I don't know, I just love the way it feels and everything. So I'm just applying this to conceal and highlight underneath my eyes and just to brighten up those areas of my face. That way in pictures, everything just looks nice and bright and pretty and awake. I really don't know why the foundation still looks a little bit too light than for my body. I feel like it's honestly the lights that are washing me out so much and just making that contrast so like noticeable, but in person it looks so good, like it matches me. So just disregard that. The camera can be deceiving with the colors. I'm going to just set my concealer with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light Plus, And this brush that I'm using is just an e.l.f. like blush brush. I've had it for years. It's so amazing. And then I'm just going to set my eyebrows. I'm using the L'Oreal Tinted Brow Gel in the shade medium to dark. I love this stuff. For bronzer, I'm going to go back to using the e.l.f. Pressed Mineral Bronzer. Again, this one is in the shade Caramel Cabana, I don't know how to say it right, but I'm just going to use a little Walmart angle brush that I got a couple years back, and I'm just going to use this to add some color to my face. Then for blush, another e.l.f. product. I just recently did a haul, so I'm really loving these new e.l.f. products that I got. So this is the blush palette in the shade Light, and I'm just going to mix a couple of the shades in here to get the perfect pink color. Then for a highlighter, I should really get a new one, but I cannot let go of this little guy. It's amazing. This is the Mary Luminizer from The Balm. It's like my all-time favorite highlighter, and I'm just going to use this to highlight the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow. Then I'm going to move back on to the eyes. I'm just going to take that brown color on the end and I'm just going to smudge that underneath my lower lashes. And then I'm going to take the frosty white color and put that into my inner corners just to brighten that area up. Finally, moving on to the lips, I'm going to take this e.l.f. lip liner. This one is in the shade Spiced or Overspiced, I believe. I'll leave it linked down below. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use my current go-to nude lipstick, which is MAC's Blankety. I love it so much. It's beautiful. And then for lip gloss, I'm going to use this Maybelline Color Elixir in the shade Breathing Apricot, just to kind of tone down the nude a little bit and kind of add a little bit of a peachy coral color. So that is everything for this makeup look. I think it's very simple and just bronzy, and I love it. Now I'm going to show you guys 2 dress inspirations that you could wear for your graduation. So let's begin. So for my graduation, I had to wear a white dress because my gown was white, but I think white dresses go good with any color gown. So the first dress inspiration is peplum style dress. I got this from Deb last year. I know Deb is no longer a store, but you can get these dresses pretty much anywhere nowadays. They're like so popular. I love the style. It's so form-fitting and it's very comfortable. The next one is for those of you who don't really like that peplum style. This is just a typical sundress. I got this from American Eagle. It's a very light cream color, but I think it's so pretty and it's just really elegant. I think for graduation it's perfect. As for shoes, I would recommend sandals. I wore wedges last year and I was so uncomfortable and I was just so worried that I was gonna like trip or something, so I think sandals are the way to go. These white ones I just got from TJ Maxx. They're so comfortable and they were really inexpensive. I want to say they were like $10, so definitely check out TJ Maxx. So that is everything for this graduation makeup and outfit inspiration. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Good luck and congratulations to all of you girls who are graduating. That's a huge accomplishment, so you go girl. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next one.